Hey everybody, welcome to Independent Reading for Tuesday. For Independent Reading today, you're going to need your work packet and 3 different colored utensils, like a crayon or a highlighter, so like a pink, a blue, a purple. The paper asks for a blue, purple, green, but I really don't care as long as there's 3 different colors. And you're also going to need a pencil to write with. I prefer not to have markers because we're going to be using 2 sides of the paper, and when you use markers, it goes through and makes it kind of hard to read the other side. Alrighty, this is way zoomed in. Alright, we're going to be looking at page 20 in our work packet. So your work packet looks like this, and we're going to be going to page 20. We're going to be doing this page together, and then you guys are going to be doing page 21 on your own. So it says, read the passage 3 times. Answer the questions below and underline your evidence. So I want you to pause the video and read this passage. Actually do it, please. Push play when you're ready to go. Okay, welcome back. So you can put a check mark here if you actually read it. Now I'm going to read it for you, and so I can fill in some of those words that maybe we didn't know, or maybe we did some clarification, or you can just listen to me read it. Some animals hibernate during the winter. To hibernate means to go into a deep sleep. Bears, bats, and chipmunks are some of the mammals that hibernate. The animals find a cave, den, or other safe place to hibernate. They will eat a lot of food before they hibernate to build up the fat in their bodies. They need a lot of fat since they won't be eating for a long time. Because think about how long winter is. During hibernation, an animal's breathing and heart rate slows down a lot, and that's probably to conserve or save energy. When spring comes and it begins to get warmer outside, the animals start to wake up. The first thing they do is look for food because they are very hungry. So that is our second reading. Now I want you, the third reading should go way quicker than the other ones. I want you to read through it one more time and pause the video. Sorry, push play when you're ready to go. So pause the video and read it and push play when you're ready to go. Okay, now you can check that you read it 3 times. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and answer the questions. So what does hibernation mean? What it wants you to do is go back into the story, and with one of your colors, it wants you to highlight where you found the answer to this question. So what does hibernation mean? I remember reading that up here in the top. It says to hibernate means to go into a deep sleep. That's the answer to the question, right? So you're going to highlight that sentence with the color. So what does hibernate mean? Then you need to write your answer. To go into a deep sleep. You need to do this, so pause the video if you need more time. All right, the next question, you need to choose a different color for this one. Where do animals hibernate? And so if I keep reading this paragraph, it says the animals find a cave, den, or other safe place to hibernate. So where do they hibernate? They hibernate in a safe place. So I used pink for this one. Where do they hibernate at? They hibernate at a safe place. And yes, you need to write it. Yes, you need to do it. Oh, that question always annoys me in class too. Do we have to write it down? Yes. I already know how to do this. I passed 3rd grade a few years ago. And then the last question, looks like there's another one too, so 4 colors, whatever. We're not going to worry about that right now. I'll still answer the question, but not about the 4th color, unless you have one handy. So what do animals do when they wake up for hibernation? So I'm going to go down here and see, at the end I remember reading about when they wake up, the animals start to wake up. The first thing they do is look for food. So the first thing that they do is what? Look for food. So the answer is look for food, or you could say eat, right? They're hungry. You guys are hungry in the morning after a nap or after you sleep for the night. Imagine sleeping for months. All right, and this last one says make an inference, which is a guess based on the clues. Which month would an animal most likely wake up from hibernation? April, July, or December? And then it says circle the words in the passage that help you answer this. So it says up here that animals wake up for hibernation in the spring. So I'm going to circle that word because that's what helped me solve it, because the only month down here that's in the spring is April. Then, over here in this box, you would answer this question. You do not need to do this one today. Do you wish you could hibernate? Why or why not? Notice that there's this many lines. That's how many lines you need to use. If you need more room, you can write on the side or add another piece of paper. But today, for this part, you don't have to do it. So that's how you do these problems. I'm not always going to do them with you. So what you're going to do now is you're going to flip over to page 21 and you're going to read about penguins. And you're going to follow the same strategy. You need to read it 3 times. If you want to, you can have somebody read it to you in the middle. And then you're going to get 4 colors, find the evidence in the text, and answer the questions. You do need to do this one on this page. Would you like to have a penguin for a pet? Why or why not? So you'd say yes or no, and then tell me why or why not. All right, when you're done with page 21, then you're all set with independent reading. You do need to include a picture of it on slide 2, insert image, upload from photos, camera. Take a picture, cheese, and then insert it into your assignment. All right, if you have any questions, as always, reach out.